Alright guys, we're back. 2 videos in one day. Maybe 3, probably just 2. So this next one I've been wanting to do for a while. That's a good time to do it. Because Knight Swift Corporation just announced something. I didn't read all of it. I don't really care, to be honest with you, but they're going to go autonomous or partly autonomous or something. So autonomous trucks, let's talk about it. When I first heard this, I was adamantly against it. But I got to be honest, I've kind of come around a little bit, and I'm almost rooting for them at this point. And we'll get to that in a minute. And I know it's going to ruffle some feathers, but I'm always just honest with you guys. Love it, hate it, whatever, but I'm going to give you my opinion based on what I see. So I got pros and cons written down here. We'll do the cons first. Safety, of course. Can they get these systems on these autonomous trucks to be safe out on the highways? I don't know if they can. I know airplanes have been able to take off, fly across the world, and land all by themselves. But the general public's not willing to get on an airplane without a pilot. And I really think I don't foresee ever seeing trucks going down the road with nobody in them, unless there's in between 2 trucks that are with drivers in them or something. I don't know how all that's going to work out. Also don't know who's going to fuel the trucks, who's going to... I only see them in the swing door applications. This will never work in flatbed or hazardous materials, tankers, stuff like that. And you got to have someone there to secure the load and whatnot. So a lot of unanswered questions. They sure do want to bring it to market. It's a money thing, of course. Will I see it in my career? I don't think so. But we're going to see. You get to see the start of it. So the other con is it would be a job killer of sorts, maybe. Maybe not, though. If they were to drive by themselves, yeah, you'd have a lot of flip-flops out of a job. The mega carrier steering wheel holders, wouldn't need them anymore. And I don't think we really need them now. I wish they weren't there. I don't mean to offend anybody, but that's just how I feel about it. And I'll get to that in a minute. But you're not going to see them take it over the specialized stuff. This is just going to be mega carrier stuff, maybe running from one big place to another big place, and maybe they'll have to get some local guys to actually go do the deliveries. I'm not worried. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not too worried about it in the real world of trucking, and there's a lot of logistic hurdles they're going to have to overcome, and there'll be lots of trial and error and lots of mistakes made, and it may get off the ground. It may just die a quick death because of some major accident, but that has yet to be seen. Now the pros, maybe they're safer, and what I mean by that is, and here's when we're going to get into offending some people, I'm sure, so apologies in advance, but I've been a truck driver over 35 years now. And the best way I can sum it up is back when I started, you had about 98, maybe 99% just good all-around drivers and 2% idiots out there. Without over-exaggerating, it is almost virtually flipped to where there's 2%, maybe 5% of really good drivers out there, and the rest of them are a bunch of flip-flop wearing, pajama pants dressing, steering wheel holders, and they shouldn't be on the road. You didn't see back in the day people speeding through truck stops at ridiculous 25, 30 mile an hour speeds with their little auto shift transmissions. It didn't happen. If you would have done that, 10 drivers would have chased you across the lot, drug you out, and beat the holy bejesus out of you. Now we have somebody getting run over and killed or badly hurt every week in America in a truck stop. It's absurd. They speed through construction zones. It's the only time that they can, they're all governed at 65, but when they get in the 45, 50 mile-an-hour thing. They just keep going 65. I wish the state troopers would just sit in there and write them tickets till they no longer have a license. I mean, Amazon should be shut down, in my opinion. Them wannabe owner-operators are the worst, most dangerous drivers I see on the road, by far and large. But Jeff Bezos got a lot of money, probably not going to happen. I don't know how they keep going. Their CSA score has got to be garbage because I see them pulled over all the time. Terrible. They should just shut that place down. I feel 10 times safer running next to Swift or whatever. So what I'm getting at is, maybe if they made the trucks drive themselves and the steering wheel holder just sitting in there in case something malfunctions, that might be better in the long run, because the truck will be programmed to go through the construction zones at the correct speed. It probably will not drive through the truck stop at a stupid 25, 30 miles an hour and run over and kill people. It won't have its little flip-flop up on the dash with its little video playing, not paying attention. I mean, every day I'm out there trying to pass somebody, and it's like, okay, I'm going to have to try to time this and hammer around them because they're weaving all over the place. You get up next to them, they've got a movie going. I mean, absurd. It's just absurd. So that's where I'm secretly rooting for these autonomous trucks, to either get rid of that caliber of driver. I wish and I hope and I pray that they'll get better. It's one of the reasons I do my silly little videos, to try to pass on the old school way of doing things, the correct way of doing things, and to have consideration for your fellow driver and man. But these people don't care about nothing. Nothing. You didn't see people parking in fuel islands back when I started. Didn't happen. That just did not happen. You did not do it. I mean, now you go into a Love's, it's total anarchy. Anarchy. They're parked everywhere. There could be open spots in the back. They don't care. They're so stinking lazy. They'll park in the red zones. They'll park where the fuel truck comes up. I've seen them park on the scales and go in and take a shower. It's absurd. And then they speed through the parking lot. They can't get dressed. I mean, it's shameful. The quality of truck driver nowadays is so low. It's pitiful. There's just a small percentage of us guys out there that can still get dressed in the morning, still take pride in what they do, and act like a professional. So maybe these autonomous trucks would either get rid of or neuter the steering wheel holders. And that would be fine with me, because I don't see how that could be any more dangerous than the flip-flop running down the road watching movies on his tablet. I wish some, I know the state troopers can't see up in there, but if anyone ever wants to ride with me, hit me up, man. You can ride with me, and we'll drive by them suckers, and you write them all tickets. Take their license away. I don't care. Get them off the road. They're a menace to society. So I know I've probably ruffled a lot of feathers now, but that's my honest opinion. You're seeing the start of autonomous trucks. Where it's going to go, I don't really know, to be honest with you. But I'm coming around to them in a lot of ways. If this is the caliber of driver, I mean, it just never ends. Every day I see guys get up, jump out of the sleeper, and either just drive off, or they run in and get a cup of coffee, get back in. They never walk around their truck. They don't check lights. They don't check tires. Could be a dead body under there. I don't care. They check nothing. They drive away. They're the most pitiful drivers. They should have their CDLs. It's a good thing I'm not in charge. Oh, you're done driving. I see you do that one time, you're done. You'll never park next to me in a truck stop and see me wake up in the morning and not walk around my truck. It'll never happen, okay? There's no way, no how. I don't care if it's a blizzard outside. You're going to see me do some sort of a pre-trip. That's just the way it's supposed to be done. Not these flip-flops. They're just too dang lazy. They're waiting for the dashboard to tell them there's something wrong. It's a joke. So anyways, let's try to end on a good note. Y'all have a great Christmas. God bless you. It's snowing outside down here in southeast Missouri. We're supposed to get down around single digits. That's pretty cold for us. Hope wherever you guys are, it's warmer, or you're not having to be out in it. All right, there's my 2 cents for whatever it's worth on the autonomous truck thing coming around. All right, y'all. God bless you. Bye now.